Part 13. Conclusion. About the future of the civilization of Homo sapiens. About space politics of the Earth and medieval UFO battles. Artifacts of the Orion Empire from Egypt. Conclusion. The spiritual cosmic situation of the Earth is as follows. The hierarchy of earthly gods, spiritual puppet angels Yahweh Adonai from Andromeda, and Yahweh Serpent from Markup, continue to be cunningly divine, and how else for simpletons believers of the Earth, who call and lure on the internet, simple souls in their quantum booths. In their ascension transition, in anywhere, id est, in the gardens of light, the first, and in outer darkness, the second. Realizing perfectly well that all these gods hierarchs, hopelessly losing a spiritual war to people, did not they receive, as a result, the remnant of complete contempt and neglect of mortals for immortals? To false saviors and false angels? Absolutely so. For all these false gods and false angels lost to people and another thing, the sacred right of people, biological, sapient beings of the cosmos to live, work and develop on Earth and not run to die or meditate stupidly into nothing. And the simplest thing is to be on Earth as long as their biobodies can withstand these rather frail, godly biosuits. Isn't it time to replace them? To something stronger and more perfect? Of course. That information from the future, Itihanadad, where there are practically no people of God on Earth. All clones and robots, cyborgs and hydrides replicants with aliens. A kind of super race of people and aliens. See below. About the future of the civilization of Homo sapiens. If we look into the future, and this can be done by everyone through time travelers, then our real, ilah future changes, id est people, clones, cyborgs, hybrids and replicants on Earth and in space are absolutely inevitable. And they will happen, even secretly, and have occurred in these only operatingly. For with the support of human civilization by such curators and allies in space as the humanoids of the Orion Empire, the Aryas of Aldebaran, the Nordic rebels of Procyon and Fomalhaut, the Rigel lizards and all other progressive aliens, with the support of the UFO fleet of the hypercivilization domain, ours, Earthlings, UFO future is just around the corner, it's just about. See the symbol of the domain hypercivilization, the Orion Empire and the new super race of the universe, human reptoids, Homo futurus below. In the new Star War of the Gods, which the Reptoidus Lacerta told us about, all Earthlings and aliens on it will become living participants in this most ancient, more than 500 million years old, liberation process. Rise of the Angels. That even taking into account the new catastrophes of the planet, the flight of Nibiru through the solar system, there will definitely be survivors and the strong ones on it. People of the new sixth race of the Earth space. For as the prophecy says, all those who remain will live forever. About space politics of the Earth and medieval UFO battles. The Earth's military establishment has long known about aliens, Star Wars, worlds without God and the Bible. Therefore, tomorrow after tomorrow, even if on Elon Musk's rockets, all people, not only pilots and employees, will finally rush to the Moon, Mars and deep space. And this means that sooner or later, but together with Orion and the Domain, the Illuminati people on their own UFO ships will implement the plans of the Absolute itself on Earth and in space, namely, expansion of the synthesis super race Homo Cosmicus into the space of the universe. Squeezing out of the physical worlds the ether rot of the gods Yahweh Adonai and Jehovah Yahweh with their servants angels into the ether paradise of the first, and into the outer darkness, the second. And parallel squeezing from the Earth all the physical, predatory occupiers of the planet, Draconoids and Zionists, into their markup, Draco and other civilizations. In the message UFO and Sky Newser, Pangalactic Solitaire dated February 9, 2016, the author spoke about the medieval beginning of such processes, the battles of UFO Armada over the Earth,
in 1556 over Basel and in 1561 over Nuremberg, Switzerland, Zion citadel of Yahweh Adonai in the Alps.
See below. Artifacts of the Orion Empire from Egypt. Since the pyramids of Giza are Orion's bases on Earth, and the ancient Egyptian civilization is not terrestrial, but cosmic, this is what sensational was recently discovered in Egypt by terrestrial archaeologists, Orion coins in Latin from 1656. So, not everything in the sublunary world and in the science of the earth is the way the Zionist and reptoid media write about it or telepathically hang noodles on our ears, false angels and false gods, to whom the USA Orion Empire has inflicted crushing blows. More details in the author's message Geopolitics in the Mirror of Cosmopolitica, UFO Digest of the author dated March 27, 2016 at the link below and in the description. Avenue Rome. Avenue Caesar, going to death for life, greet you. Avenue Civilization of Terra Orion. Fears, Pangalactic Wars and their UFO projections on Earth. November 20, 2016, updated February 9, 2021. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Prince Hamlet. William Shakespeare. To be continued.